This thing on? This thing working? How are we all? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome along to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone is having a wonderful weekend. Nice to see you here. Good morning, Chinook. Off at work. Nice to see you. Legacy. King is always first. Well, that honour today went to Kegarino. Welcome along, Kegs. Nice to have you here. And great to see the waves you are making in Farm Sim at the moment, mate. That is inspiring to say the least. I actually showed my two young boys last night your video of how you control things in game with the mouthpiece and things like that, and they were suitably impressed. So nice to have you here. Welcome along to see you. Hope everyone is doing well. Now we are back here in Stone Valley and carrying on with some of our fringe farming activities. There's not actually much we need to do for ourselves, so get some game sound back. Clicking back into there. Our field 1, which is our cotton, has got a few weeds in it, but everything else, nothing down in 28, nothing in 8, nothing in 2, nothing in 31. So we've only got this one we need to worry about. So I've actually picked up a couple of contracts now. The first ones are 21 and 26. We're actually going to go and fertilise, so we're not dealing with weeds up in there. We'll go get those two done. But we've also picked up this contract on field 10. I thought it looked interesting with these waterways and whatnot through it, so I thought it would be a bit of a challenge. So we're going to go and get those sprayed along with getting our field done. So that is the plan. So we've got the tractor all set up. Got the saddle tanks on the side. It is full of fertiliser. Hope we go. Fertiliser in there. Fertiliser in there. So we are well tanked. Go and get started on those. So that's good. You're doing well today. Nice to hear. It's awesome. I do need to double check we don't have crop destruction on, because I don't think these tyres will work with the rows quite like I would expect. It's fine. We'll deal with that. We don't have to worry about it for the first few because we're doing contract. So, where am I heading? I am heading up to 26 and 21 left. Again. Marius, hello my friend, welcome along. Nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. I'm looking forward actually to getting some real impetus into this one and actually cracking through into some harvest. So if we can get today out of the way, this spraying and whatnot done, we can go and start on some harvesting next week. Is what I'm really looking forward to. Always the aim of the game of this one. So we'll have to figure out what we're going to do, which crops are going to be ready first. We just have a look right along here. Growing good. So I think our cotton's probably going to be ready first. Although the we plant over there, potatoes are certainly not far behind. Sugar beet's a bit further, and I know that the sugar cane and poplar is going to be even further behind. So we'll see. Actually, if we look on the calendar, well, here it is. First thing's ready. Potatoes. Yeah, it'll be the potatoes by the looks of things. See, where's the cotton? Yeah, potatoes. We'll probably be harvesting potatoes. Whoops. This field here on our right, is it? Try and drive off the edge of the map. Where did I go? Where am I? Completely lost. Oh, I didn't even go the right way. How on earth I did that? I don't know. Which way did I turn out of the shit? Oh my goodness, it's too early in the morning for me. Don't even know where I'm going. Missed my left turn. Too distracted talking. I've actually been down here and seen this. Yeah, I'll go a bit of a mimic tour. Goodness, hey Farmer Ed, how you doing? Nice to see you. Excited to see what the auto... Oh, it's a serious collision. Excited to see what the Auto Drive brothers can come up with. Awesome to see you and Jan working together on those. Some weird phantom collisions going on there. Crash +1. Do invisible collisions count as crashes? I don't think they do. don't think they do. Anyhow. Oh my goodness, it's obviously something with these saddle tanks. I'm not actually, as much as I love them, I think they look great, they are not the most user-friendly things because they don't fill up out of tanks other than totes. That's why I have those totes. What are we hitting? We hit something. I wonder if it's that little fill node. So I tried to put a fill node on the outside of these saddle tanks to get them to fill on the left there. What's that? Who knows? Hey Waylon, how are you? Good to have you here. Welcome along. Right, I think I've gone the right way this time. It's that field there, look at those weeds. We'll get in and tackle those. At least they'll be easy to see. Nothing growing in there other than weeds, so. Alright, this must be us. Straight ahead, isn't it? Yep. Let's get in here and get this fertilizer applied. Small field, these are good value contracts for the size of this field. So exciting to see Maize Plus did release yesterday. Or today, and depending part of the world you're at, where your time zones are. Looking forward to getting a chance to have a proper play around with that at some stage. Have to try and figure out how to tackle it. It's not something I ever really used in 19. Do you know the part I most liked though was the animal grazing. Now all we need is some big animal pens. What I'm interested to see is if that will integrate into maps. So you get the likes of Green Valley, for example, with the big cattle pastures, whether the cattle will actually get in and graze at those or not. Not sure. Good to see though if they do. Hello Saran, welcome. Great to have you here. Hope you are doing well. Does this mini map? It does show it up so I can. It's the mini map in these fields. I feel like Maize Plus is, I was reading through the release notes and some of the instructions. I think they've done from what I can see, it looks like they've done a fantastic job with some of the integrations of it. It's, you know, the tedding grass and drying grass has got 4 stages to it, but all the base game mowers and tedders and things can change it. So you can change the stages it mows if you don't want it to do the whole mow wet grass. If you want it to condition, even if you want to. And change that, and I think with tedders you could change it that you ted it once and it turns to hay, so you didn't want it to go through all the stages. You don't have to, but I think that's pretty cool. Hey Beer, how are you? Good to see you. Welcome along everyone, hope you're all having a great weekend. Hey Brendan, you know the menu at the top left of your screen, that one there? So that is F1 if you're on PC, but I think there's also a setting for it. It is this one. Out window, off or on. Here we go, it's on now. And gone. Oh, you go, Beast got here as well. Yeah, so just in case you're a console player, you can turn it on and off that way too through the menu. But F1 is your friend for that. Brendan the Donator, what an interesting name. The only downside with this, and I was reading a Facebook comment this morning, someone saying, I'm working on Welkers, is there any equipment that actually goes faster because it takes ages to do these fields with things going at 7 or 9 miles per hour. People are like, well, it's just how long it takes, bud. You don't think the Welkers go and work their farms in a couple of hours, do you? Get all their fields done in a couple of hours. Things actually take that much time. But the one thing sprayers, I just think sprayers should be able to go a bit faster. And as fast as you'd spray. At least some of the others do. Some of the self-propelled ones definitely go a bit faster. I think someone might have released a modded version to go faster. Of course, realistic, is it, what's the realistic vehicle speed? Or is that mod that they change it, isn't it? So I wasn't sure actually if I was going to get up and stream this morning. We had a football tournament yesterday for one of our boys. That went for the whole day by the time, and it was a hour and a half drive away. By the time we'd got up in the morning, driven there, spent the whole day doing that. And then drove home, pretty tired, pretty exhausted. Early night, and then actually woke up an hour before my alarm went off. I think that answered my question of whether I'd get up and stream, but that was the reason it was only scheduled slightly before going live. Had a good tournament, playing out of their region against teams I'd never played against. They topped their pool, and their semi-final was 1-1 at full time, and they lost on penalties, unfortunately. The lottery there. But it was a good learning experience for them. Good to feel that heartache of losing at that stage too. I had I'd won a tournament on penalties about 6 weeks ago, so it was a good experience. And I've got another one next Saturday as well, next weekend, so hopefully they can take their learnings from this one and go and apply it next week. Thanks for getting up. Hey, no worries. Right. That popped up at 91%. Hardly even going to do too fast. So I hope you guys aren't going to get too bored of just watching me spray today. I'd like to have done something else, but that kind of, it's just where we've sat. I did contemplate just getting in and spraying the weeds off stream and getting that done, and then having it so we didn't have to worry about it. But we'll just cruise. We'll see how we go. Maybe if the time gets tight, we'll go and lease a bigger sprayer or something like that for the weeds. In fact, maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll fertilise with this. What have we got installed for sprayers? I've downloaded the new one. The John Deere by JJ Jonathan Dubois. Oh, the Trident? I haven't even used the floater yet. Yeah. I don't think any of those. I know that actually. I know the John Deere does have the see and spray, but I don't know if I've added that to that version. Let's see if I do have it on the one. Go and look at that. Any of those have it. Tough to lose, yeah, like you said that it and learn. Yeah, they do. Yep. They'll use it next week, so I said, said to them after the games had all finished, I said, know what it's like next week and know what that felt like, and use it for next week. You don't want to feel like this again. What sites do you like to find mods? So I've been, particularly with 22, been a lot more cautious with the mods when we find them. Most of them are from Mod Hub. Otherwise, I use links from modders directly, itch.io pages. Obviously with the mining stuff, and I know you're doing a great job there with the mining kegs. It's a lot from FS Miner, so I know he hosts some various places. I think is it Nanis also does some mining stuff, so that's as well. But mainly direct from modders, Facebook pages too. Got a few Facebook groups I follow with good mods. Hey sir, how are you? Welcome, Mr. MRG. How are you doing? Having a good day, I hope. Nice to see you streaming last week again. Sorry I couldn't stay for too long, but nice to pop in and say hello. Nice to see how much interest there is still to see some map in there. Well, lots of keen people in there. Right, that's that one done. One more to do is 21. So we'll take it right, we won't get lost this time. Hey Mark, how you doing? I am doing well, just saw me was on. How's it going? Everyone good? Yep, we're doing good. It was a bit of a saying I was at a on speed. Okay. Had the kids at a football tournament yesterday and I was pretty tired last night. I didn't know if I wanted to get up. Ah, there's those invisible collisions. Still haven't turned traffic back on either. Hey Crofter, how are you? Nice to see you too. And just watching one of your favourite streamers. Oh, thanks buddy. Appreciate that. Did you get my message, Crofter? Gonna get tiresome. What they are? Is it the power lines? Something to do with the power lines and power poles. There. What about here? Gonna get one? No. Who knows? Who knows what it is? Frustrating though. Still reckon it's settled 10. I feel like I've had it before, but I can't remember exactly where. Right, which field are we going to? All the way to the end. Let's try driving further over this way and see if we're further away from the power line. Nope. Driving close to the power line. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? Just one of those things. It seems to be a bit over this side. Maybe it is. Hello Tara, how are you? I am doing well, thank you. Let's get up and have our stream on the weekend. Even if I do have to deal with these last collisions. Oh, sorry to hear that, Crofter. Is it not a wanderer? Is it a normal stay-at-home cat? I know some people's cats can go wandering for days. Hope they come home, he or she finds their way back though. Alright, that is quite possible because it's not how long. I don't know what it is. Something with the road. I wonder if it's the road. See, it's a joint in the road. See the texture there, joint in the road. What can you do? What can you do? Something's dragging low, probably on the... Oh, is it actually? I know what. You know what it is? You know these tractors, how they squat? What's that? Can't remember the controls. Here we go. That'll be what it was. Look how our front tyres are off the ground, technically. That'll be it there. We'll see. We'll drive back and see if that causes a problem or not. I was gonna say, when did... I don't know if Farm Reed was getting married, but you're talking about his civil union with Jan, are we, Mark? How's the couple? How's the honeymoon? So I was going to look at... Oh, it does have See and Spray. Alright. I know how frustrating that is to put on, but I haven't used it yet, so we might give that a spin. What are my thoughts on the state of farm sim streaming? Do you know, FSG and I were chatting the other day about, you know, it's as much about chatting with the community. Like, you guys are all just here. You don't, you know, we're just spraying. I'm not doing anything exciting. I don't have multiple combines running or anything like that. You're just happy sitting in here chatting and seeing what's going on. So you guess it's whether that's what you're up to. But you know, everything's been done. It's hard to find something different to do. So you know, you got to bring personality and have some fun doing it. No, I hope I do that. I hope I entertain you guys. Yeah, I like that too. I like that as well. And that's what gets me, you know, it's what gets me out of bed in the morning. No, that's why I enjoy doing it. I look forward to having these chances to chat to you guys. I've certainly, with work in that the last wee while, things have got a little bit harder to try and tune into as many streams as I used to. As long as you can keep people entertained. You know, you can sit there and talk to yourself for an hour and a half. Hey TQS, how are you? That's the one thing, you can never be late for a stream. You might miss what I've done, but you're not going to miss anything. You can never be late. Appreciate you just tuning in. Streams have been good. We were finding some hidden collisions and we got lost on the map because I wasn't paying attention to where I was going. But other than that, we are doing a couple of contracts. We've got some weeds to tackle in our cotton field. And I think we're going to go and lease something a bit different to do that. And we're going to try out the Trident. I haven't used that yet with the See and Spray technology in that. So we're going to go give that a spin. See how it goes. And otherwise, looking forward to getting in and doing some harvesting once we get all this dealt with. Everything else is happy though. Got all our pH levels and nitrogen, everything's all good. So apart from some weeds here on the cotton field, all our other fields are clean. So we're just helping out some neighbours. He's an outdoor cat, fingers crossed. Yeah, good man. I'm sure he'll show up somewhere. Hey Legion, how are you mate? Nice to see you. Hope you are all well. Sounds like you've had a busy week as well. Will you comment on 5 Minute Farmer? Back home at the moment, are you, buddy? On time with Farnow? Family? It's Te Wiki o Te Reo Māori week here. I don't need to say week because Wiki I think is week, but Māori language week here in New Zealand. Pop some Te Reo into the stream. Educate you all with my very sparse knowledge. You get my wife in here now, she'd be able to teach you a few things. Hopefully you have a nice fancy new logo soon from a certain Mr. FSG. Did you use his logo service he's providing on his website? Did you, Farmer Red? He loves doing that sort of stuff. He did the one for us on Legion and that on the Mods and Link Discord. Exhausted from no sleep, but I'll get a nap in the afternoon. Nice. Been working hard, have you? That the no sleep. I do love the sprayer section control on this. The automatic section control too. Very cool. Right, run back. 50 days. Mar equals Mark. Enjoy them. I love the multi-fruit potato beet and sugarcane harvester and the Ford class harvester. Mark comes good for some of those things, doesn't he? I was talking to him about the merge with Jan and he offered. Ah, nice. I'm just winding him up for the fact he's had been talked about this website 8 months ago. You attempted a thing this morning and I think I failed miserably. What did you attempt, TQ? You did an edit of that sprayer, Args. Did you make it faster? I was trying to remember what you did to it. I was talking before, I knew someone had made an edit of it. In fact, you've sent it to me. You've got the wider boom on it too, haven't you? I'm sure you've sent it to me. You can put a wider boom on it and make it go faster? Can't remember. I'm sure you've sent it to me. Show it to me. Talk to me about it. So out of curiosity, who is going to give Maze Plus a go? Because obviously it adds a whole lot more to the game. Who's interested in the silage and aspects of that brings versus carrying on with the base game? Is it something you're going to give a go? Or is it a, wow, love what it does, love how it adds to the game, but I just want to keep playing how I play? You attempted a recording, but I can't hear myself over the game, hoping my mate can fix it. I will be... Can't wait. Yeah, cool. So one thing with recording, TQ, if you use OBS, do you use OBS? What I do is I record my... I have a different channel for my voice and my game audio, so I can adjust those separately if I need to adjust some volume levels. If I find that the game's too high or my voice might be a little bit low, light. And in fact I do, every edit I do, I boost my voice just a little bit. So you can hear me. Streamlabs OBS. Right. I don't know how that sets up for multi-track stuff. You've also got to make sure whatever you're editing with has the ability to process multi-track audio. Of course. Is there a link to Mark's mods? Oh, there we go. Legion has shown them, and Mark puts them all up in the Mods and Links Discord. Yeah. I don't know if you're in that already, but if you're not, go jump in. It'll be under all the different categories, so you might have to go through it a little bit. You'll find them there. Maze Plus is cool, but not enough to keep your attention for long. Yeah, it's more the time and everything with it, isn't it? I mean, if you were doing a big cattle operation or something like that and wanted to really work through the different feed options. Love it, but I'm new and still figuring out the base game. Keks, you've jumped straight into Terra Farm and you're figuring out base game, mate. You'll be fine. If you can do Terra Farm, you can do just about anything, I reckon. The number of questions and things I still get how Terra Farm work. Gosh, even Legion couldn't get it to work the other day. Zinga. Joking. That was a map issue, wasn't it? Just didn't know your game was so loud. Yeah, so at the moment on OBS, my game audio is about halfway through the green bars. And obviously my voice audio gets right up to just below the red. It's no peeking out. Pretty close. And I've sold this farmer a little bit short by leaving a little bit that I haven't done. Tim's not here though, so we'll just keep that to ourselves. Yeah, otherwise actually that's Mark shares a lot of them, and I think there's a channel in our Discord too where a lot of them are shared, Mark. Mark tends to try and share them under mods and links, mods edits. I can't remember what it's called. There's a channel there somewhere. Never a problem hearing me. Good. First time you've tried it earlier. Wow, it's complex animal grazing. Animal grazing's awesome. Tim, you got me. You caught me out. No. I've got to go back and do it now, don't I, Tim? I've got to go back and get that section. I'll do it. How are you, mate? Oh, just lurking. Just hanging out there waiting for me to leave a little bit. You'll let me slide on that one? I appreciate that, sir. Animal grazing is cool, Crofter. That's something I really enjoyed with seasons, was being able to, you know, have grass and that over summer for your animals. Certainly something, you know, we don't get into feeding animals crop. I mean, cows do get extra boost over summer when they're being milked, so they get a little bit more, but most animals don't really. Currently working on buying all the fields on Edgewater, Saskatchewan. Nice. Nice. So, Farmered is Camille's map your first joint auto drive venture? Actually, how are you going to do them? Are you going to pick a map each and just release them together, or are you going to work on the auto drive together? I suppose it's a bit hard to work on one together, isn't it? Or is one of you going to build it and the other going to test it, and vice versa? That was perfect timing. Hey Jacqueline, how you doing? Welcome. Had to find a way to make yourself laugh as you sit here deep and work. Well, there we go. I'm pleased I brought you some entertainment on your Saturday. Chevy, how you doing? Good to have you here. Welcome. Got me laughed through. There we go. I love it. It's every time Mary Fest you miss a bit. Is Tim here? No. Right. Haven't played a ton of 22 yet, hoping to get more into it, trying to do all the productions on Hope to Baileron and designing a huge thing on No Man's Land. Cool. I actually wanted to test out, I haven't downloaded it yet, I wanted to have a look at Missy B's map, Avon, whatever it was. Avon Valley, Avon River, Avon Side. Anyhow, just to see how blank it was, because I really wanted a good flat blank map that was publicly released. To try it. And I had actually thought about doing it myself, but I don't. Off to get yourself ready for work. Have a good stream, Args, and good day to all. Same to you, Tara. Have a great day at work. Hope all is well in your world. That people keep coming and throwing money your way. I suppose it's a casino's way, is it? You know what I mean. Got most both on our toes, exactly. Jan has started Red River and has sent me what he's done so far for me to test. We're looking at maybe chipping in half to have a rented server and do a large map sticking on that. Yeah, good idea. Good idea. Of course, if you get one that's just, it only has a 4-slot one, they're a lot cheaper too. 2-slot one for you. Just waited 6 hours to get loaded with food in Grand Forks, North Dakota, heading to Nashville. Let's see. 6 hours just to get loaded. Wow. Is that because they're short-staffed on loading, or is there just such a queue of trucks in front of you, or what's the deal? Oh right, there we are. Well, that didn't take us too long, did it? You know what, Tim, we need to go back down the field. We're going to do it. I can't. We've finished at the wrong end. We'll run down here. I wonder actually, this will be a test. Will the tech pick it up? Will I get a section spraying that? I do. Look at that. Hey Scotty, how are you, mate? Wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not either, Scott. We were all out of town all day yesterday. It was kids football and the boys football tournament, and didn't get home till late, and I was pretty exhausted last night. I actually went to bed early. I set my alarm though. I still thought I'll set my alarm if I wake up and I'm feeling up to it. And I actually ended up waking up about an hour before my alarm, so here we are, streaming. Just about at a point to wrap up my No Man's Land. I own almost the entire map. I have one more full harvest. I want to be looking forward to streaming some pics. Yeah, Tim, I'd love to see that. That'd be awesome. FSG and I are getting close to making that same decision, actually. We obviously don't know a whole heap of the map, but I think we are going to be departing No Man's Land at some stage soon. Here we go, all done. Because of precision farming. Can if we go like that. So, let's go and jump into the contract screen. I was completed. We can collect that one. We can collect that one. I was contemplating. Where's field 5? Close to the yard. Oh, it's right over there, and it's a messy one. No, we're not going to do that. Not worth it. Not worth hassles. Right, let's see if I fix this this collision on the tractor. I reckon I have. We're going back to the farmyard. Yep, down here and left. I reckon that was it. That was it, folks. See? Break that down and see if we get another one. Here we go. Right, is there a junction? Texture junction. See the junction there in the road? It's next to the liquid fertilizer. Oh, you probably can't see it. It's just behind the back tyre on the tractor. Back us back up. Can I go back up? Yeah. Fixed it. Right. You were considered a worker because broker didn't know, right? You have to queue and wait, do you, until everyone else is, who has appointments can get in, has done theirs. Is one of them firing? Sorry, Tim, what's that? Looking forward to finding the next open map. I really enjoyed playing No Man's Land. I actually quite like the look of Calmlands. I actually thought that was quite a cool, nicely done open world map. And actually, if you want a real variance and go do something, have a look. There's a couple of Brazilian open maps, kind of No Man's Land style survival start from scratch maps, which I kind of thought they were kind of cool too. A bit of a variety, something a little bit different. All I have is my farm, and it took 30 hours on my current plus 20 hours on the, so I had to restart on No Man's Land. You can spend some time building, can't you? Doing things up. Oh, is that one of them firing? Yes, one of them was. Yeah, it was very hard to see, probably with the light. But one of them was, because it was the one right behind the wheel, just about. Yes. They were doing what they were meant to be doing. So. Alright, let's go and let's go and sort out this trident. Now, I want to try. I know a lot of people have complained about it. Let's just make sure we don't have store deliveries on. You see that? I want to go and try it with. We're going to get carried away and setting it up. Not too carried away. Blah blah. GPS, definitely GPS. Wheels. Stay with skinnies, I think. go there. That's right. We're only leasing it. Something else we want to change? No, let's lease that. How much is that going to cost? 15. Okay. And we'll lease this. Thin spray. Yes. And then I want to. So this has to go on the front. What does this go on? I don't even know if it goes on a wheel loader telehandler, doesn't it? At least this. I want to try this out. Get this tool here. Right in for. See, why do you have to have that? Alright, let's go and try this. Because I do have this. I don't know if it's a wheel loader or telehandler. See if this will work. You started your survival on the Pioneer map. That's one of the South American ones, isn't it? Jeez. Western Wilds, good. Yeah, Western Wilds, I've enjoyed using Western Wilds for a few mod reviews. Has some good options. I think it might be a little bit sparser on the forestry. Or it's more, you know, there's not just as many random trees around. I'll attach on there. No. Oh, we're going to have to lease a telehandler. Pretty sure it's a telehandler. Does it come under telehandler tools? Someone's probably told me. Telehandler tool. No. No, yeah. Then I'll go under tools. I'll go under sprayers. No, under miscellaneous. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. That should say what it goes on. That doesn't help. But I think it is a telehandler. Tanner, really, thank you very much for becoming a member. Welcome to the channel. Appreciate your support, my friend. Great to have you. Alright. That should do it. See if we can get this to work or not. It's South American. There you go. I can spend more time building. I think I have 3 fields created and one is a huge grapevine, but I started in the same section as we did. Ah, cool. Now that's fallen over. All enough to pick up. Nope. Do it this way. Alright, there we go. It is a telehandler tool. I'll tell you what, I'm probably going to need super strength back on again at some stage. But let's see if we can get this to work. Probably find I've got a telehandler that's not heavy enough in the back to lift this or something. It's going to look tiny. Alright, get up there. Now what do we reckon? Probably need to be on the other side of it. Oh no, we've got a connection there. I knew that'd be the problem. Oh. A little telehandler that could. Right. Try this. I wondered too, Tim. I wondered as well. We're alright though. We're alright. I think. Right. Do I just now disconnect it, or what do I do? Go to there. There we go. That'll do. It's on. Good as I bought one. Should use the Patriot. I would have used the Patriot mark. I didn't have it installed. Didn't have it installed. Otherwise, I would have been happy to. However, I hadn't used the Trident before too. I wanted to give that a spin. Right, where do we go to get back to the farm? And that way. Thanks again, Tanner. Always a good time here. I'm pleased you always have a good time here. That's what we're all about. Having a good time, having a chat, having a laugh. Picking on FSG. Don't stand under it. What did I have on? I don't think I got a hard hat on either. I got a beanie. That would have given me some protection. I would have been fine. Right, how the poplar's looking. Here we go. There's our poplar field. Doing their poplar thing. Give a few couple of weeds. It's a poplar part of the map. Let's see what they did there. We made a rock quarry by the stone with a huge section of trees. We were up on the rock ledge. Now I just need to make the waterway down below and decorate it correctly. Awesome. Don't mind that mirror. Nothing to see anyway. No, not at all. It is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. I know some people complain about it being fiddly. That didn't seem too fiddly. Just when it would have been great if if they could do the way that the honeybee headers do, where you can, when you park that, when you back the Patriot in under the sprayer, if it then popped up with the connect option, and when it connected, it disconnected the same way when you do it with the when you hook the header trailer up to the header, it disconnects it from the combine. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, thanks Legion, thanks for the reminder. Don't forget to leave a like if you're enjoying the stream, or just enjoy the content in general. It'd be great to have your support that way. That's all you need to do, apart from having you here watching and chatting. Nothing else you need to do but hit that like button. Alright, let's go and find some herbicide. Should hopefully. Please don't tell me this is probably going to be another one that won't fill up from these. I wonder if it's on the other side. It's funny, I have a Filipino architect I used to work with, and he shared a photo on Facebook the other day of some of his time back when he was in the Philippines. And he, no, we're not going to be able to do this unless there's a button to open it, or... Let's have a look. Change roof, no. Unfold, adjust, turn on sprayer. No, I need to build the tool first. I'm aware of that game. Thank you for clarifying what I need to do. Looks like we might be using our friend Mr. Mr. In. No. Oh, no. Oh, easy div. We're gonna have to call on you here. It's a shame because actually, do I have? Wait. Do we actually have any herbicide in here? Yeah, 10,000 litres. Well. Right. Sometimes, just have to put 5,500 litres. We will we'll figure out a way to repay that. Hard hat's more than that. Yeah, so anyhow, finishing what I was saying about it. It was a Filipino architect here who I used to work with, and he shared a photo of some time when he was working back in the Philippines, and he used to get out on the job site quite a lot. But one of his photos, he was standing there, they were doing something up on a upper floor or something, tying some reinforcing bars. He had a hard hat on, in sneakers, and then the guy next to him had no hard hat on, and he was wearing like just slip-on sandals. Just made me laugh. Absolutely no point to any of it. Right, we want to go left, left. Did they fix the Mandako roller issues where it was skipping spots? Yes, they did, Tim. That has been updated and I believe it has been fixed. I haven't tested it, I haven't tried it, but I do believe there was an update for it a couple of weeks ago. What are my favourite farm layouts from 19 and 22? Ooh. That's a good question, MRG. Favourite farm layout? I think DJ did a great job on Green Valley with a couple of his farms. I like the... Oh, I can't even remember the names of them. But the one that has all the red barns that's kind of over and on its own a little bit. Thought that was pretty cool. What else is there? Oh, look at this. Oh, now we're cooking 22 miles per hour. We're going to cover some ground now, boys and girls. I'll have a think. I'm going to think through maps. Got me on the spot. But I really liked, I did like No Creek Farms. I really liked that. That was pretty cool. I know obviously the 19 version was a rework of what No Creek had done, but I really liked that map, and because I spent a lot of time on it too. But it just had a really cool feel to it. What else is there? Where else can I think of? Like Argsy always does a good job with Calmston. Where they're based on real farms, I really enjoy those ones. Turn some GPS on here. Turn our lines on and make sure we've got our width correct. There we go. Perfect. Yeah. What else? Let's see in chat what some of your favourites? Don't just ask me. What's some of your favourite farm layouts? Which ones have you enjoyed? MRG's wanting inspiration. Or just make conversation. Kegs, I'm editing down like 40 hours of gameplay to a 15-minute bit. How long does a 5-minute farmer take me per episode? When I did it on Osada, it was taking anywhere from about 25 to 45 minutes. Griffin has taken a little bit longer, just because of the field sizes and things like that. So I think my longest Griffin one was about an hour and a half. It's often if I've got lots of montage in it, that'll be a longer. Oops, boom up. I'll put that back down. Just trying to lower the boom overall. Yeah, often if I've got lots of montage in it, that might be a longer episode because it's harder to time lapse. But I try and aim on Griffin. I'm trying to aim around the 40 to 45 minutes. So actually, I recorded. I'm way behind. I'm literally recording those the day before they go out. With Osada, I was a little bit more organised and advanced and able to have a couple of 3 or 4 episodes prepared. So if I wasn't able to do one day, I didn't get behind. But Griffin, I've certainly fallen. Just staying in front, not falling behind, but just staying in front. So I recorded today's episode last night. I need to edit it down today, but that one I've actually not finished the task we're doing, but I've got a reason why we haven't, and this is going to be a very time-lapse heavy one. Spot spraying spot on. It's awesome, mate. Really enjoy it. Safety in construction is very much a cultural thing. Yeah. It certainly is. We have some pretty tough law. Ooh, get that boom up. But we've got some pretty stringent rules. To the point where I think it's taken away from personal responsibility to some degree. I'd like to, we're going to give you so many different health and safety things that you don't actually have to worry about your health and safety because you can just forget about it. Actually, we went far off doing a line down there. That's good. turn around the one down here. This is awesome. This is so good. This is what spraying should be. 22 miles per hour. Even 22 might be a little bit high. Probably with the sea and spray. Might be alright. Might be appropriate. The trails back to the fields and no creeks were handstand. They were awesome, eh? Did enjoy those. I just skip up there. I'm falling behind a little bit. I find I play the map more if I customise the farm layout. I'm not saying I delete all the farm, just bits and pieces. It's good when you have that option though, isn't it? I'm looking forward to court farms. Yeah, that'll be good. Playing no creeks for the first time in 17 is such an amazing feeling. That's what I experienced with 19. Bucks County for you, Tim. Ton of Addingham Park in 19. Really like the Spectacle series, and there's so much more to that map than you've played in your series. Oh, what are we doing? I was on auto save, threw me out. Yeah, there's heaps more to it. There is heaps more to that map, with all the different productions and everything. And that isn't there. Yeah, with the oil and was it gas? Petroleum? Can't remember what there was. Hello FSG, how you doing? Good to have you here. Hope you're having a nice weekend. There goes the neighbourhood, indeed. Indeed. Tim caught me out, FSG. I was cruising along and I skipped a little bit with doing some fertilising and I said, oh, good thing Tim's not here. The next thing he popped up in chat. Said, hey, I saw that. Oh, it was good fun. That a lesser spotted MRG I've spotted. I don't know if MRG's got any spots. Fine, just a little bit nice. We're just talking favourite map layout, like farmyard layouts. Hey, Banks Nacho, how you done? West Aussie was a good one as well. Yeah, West Aussie was a good farm layout. How are you, Banks? Nice to see you. Welcome. Favourite FS videos, Dagoin playing Sandy Bay on Naves. Well, such nostalgia from those videos. There's some of my early, like I haven't watched his FS17 Survival, but some of my first sort of videos I really watched and sat down and watched the whole series on, binged it, was a lot of Dagoin. Particularly catching up on his survival stuff. He was the man who brought a genre to us, which has delivered us such goodies now as Surviving Wyoming. Ton of Red Dirt Ranch. Indeed, I played quite a bit of Red Dirt, and I see the guys have been streaming that on Twitch in development, so sounds like they might be bringing that back for 22. Funny missing spots while you're reading my comment. That one is on me. Irony of it all. This is so much nicer using a good fast sprayer though. Now that we've got some modded sprays with scene spray technology, I think that John Deere's dusted. It's done. Maybe on a smaller farm might be appropriate, but just started playing Story of Seasons on the Switch. Cool. Enjoying it, Saran? You have to check for that. It was quite entertaining. About the 7 that's about 25 minutes, 30 minutes. Was quite funny. And now I can't get rid of him. FSG's just hanging around. Employees can just say I was told about that oil tank down. Yeah. Common sense would dictate you should though. You didn't call me a weird dude earlier. Is it because FSG's here now, Imaji? Too many G's. Good G's. Red Dirt County. That's right. I knew what you're talking about. Red Dirt Ranch is who is part of Red Dirt County, making Red Dirt County. Anyhow. Drumsticks, how are you? I'm doing well, thank you. What do I think of the Manitoba map? Manitoba map is epic. I've had a look around it. I was going to do a map preview on it, but didn't know where to start, to be honest. Didn't know how to do it. Hence not FSG had the right idea doing a live stream on it the other day. But I think it is awesome. Probably a bit too big to do anything on, I think. But yeah, I do like it. I think he's done a great job, actually. Runs pretty well too. I haven't got any equipment out on it. And I mean, likewise, I know a lot of people have complained about the decoration around the map, but I think it's I think it adds to it. I like seeing farmyards with tractors parked in it. So with your updated marks for MRG, are you going to do the 4X version, or are you just updating the 19 version? That was one. I enjoyed them. I enjoyed the different layouts in there. It's one thing I really like what we did with Ashton Corners and Marksville, having some quite unique farmyards. Each one's a little bit different. Each one has its own little quirks and pros and cons, which is pretty cool. Prefer 4X maps to bigger fields, just draw me in because you can automate everything, plus you make money faster. That is true. It's true. Although, I was like that, but then actually I had a lot of fun doing Osada with small fields and oldish European equipment. That was just gave, you know, it almost refreshed Farm Sim for me a little bit. Good old Jimmy, I thought of him because I played this map with it. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Too many OGs for me. I have to go shuffle cars around and get ready to head for dinner with a beautiful woman. You guys have a fantastic stream and day. Same to you, Tim. Enjoy your dinner. Enjoy your company with your beautiful woman. Nice to have you here, Muddy. Nice to see you. Fond memories of Marksville, don't we? Used to be. The first time you drove with your pipe out for me. Up in the top field on your farm. It was a sunny day. The birds were singing. The crop was yielding well. And we were heading around the headland. And you just left your pipe out. Updating the 9th version, I have other 4X in the works at the moment that I've got to finish before working on 4X Marksville Merker, but Lincoln Creek and Cortland have advanced pretty far. That's cool, man. I'm pleased to see you've got some people helping you out too. Love Marksville was one of the first maps. So that was the first multiplayer map FSG and I did together. Marksville. Good. Yeah, catch you, Tim. Have a good one, mate. You binge watched the week's 5-minute farm this morning as I didn't get a chance to this week. And it took you all, what, half an hour, Legion? But I did see you comment on that. Thanks, buddy. At least you were able to catch up. It's the beauty of the series. As I drove through Manitoba, the map is spot on. Nice, gigs. Good to hear. That's what's awesome. I like those maps. Right, we are... turn that off. We're going straight over the road, so let's see if we can get across here without folding things up. We won't tell the wife. There's no need to feel awkward about it, FSG. I mean, it's a little embarrassing for you that you drive with your pipe out. But your equipment was dirty too. Hey! I took a... got a contract on Field 10. Field 10 weeding. Oh, I've got to do it using a weeder. Why? Zoe? No. Zoe, I want to spray your weed. Look at her smiling. Look at that smile. No, you gotta use a weeder, Argsy. No spraying my weeds. Always read the fine print. Yeah, that's a good point. Well, what do? Do we go and empty our herbicide out and we could fertilise? What's the time? Maybe going now, losing the plot. What did you just hear, TQ? A sad day. Does it have? It doesn't have blue lights. No, Mark, it doesn't. Well, I ain't weeding her. Zoe can weed her own fields. She doesn't want me to spray them. Organic farming. Not stereotyping, but she looked like an organic type farmer, didn't she? So what's next then? What's next, team? What else can we do? Contract cancelled. Yeah, that's right. That's right, we've got to be clearer on our terms and conditions, Mark. No, first hand know how if his chief felt last No Man's episode. She only looks 15 million, 63 acres. That's all for today, thanks for watching. We don't even have it. In fact, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. We're going to say, sorry Zoe. I appreciate you, but we're not doing that. We are in May, day 2. Let's skip forward. Let's use some speed down to June. Pick up some more contracts. Oh, sad day here, weeds with the weeder. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's not go too far, or the contracts could disappear. Oh, look. Shall we lease some equipment? I'm not. 7 grand for a 13 grand contract on 68 acres. Having a laugh, lady. $63 acres is 600k in Iowa. What is it? What is it in Illinois? Let's have a look. It's 1.8 million in Illinois. Oh, she's been rolling in those lemonade stands. What even crops she got planted? Sorghum. Flux in Milo. I wonder if she probably owns this field 5 too. In fact, this will make you really sad. Oh, she's gone. Sam and Clifford want some fertilising done. Oh, that hasn't helped, has it? We haven't picked up any contracts either. Nothing close to being harvestable. 9 and 16. What have they got in them? I wonder if we potentially do a contract. Not doing it in 16, 9. We can get a contract. Keep going, we'll go into July. Need the contract mod. Do. Last time I go to July. You see the moon? Where's the moon? It's like a comet sometimes when you do the sun. When the sun sets, it'll go. There we go, there's the comet. Going up. Paid for the lease on that vehicle for too long, anyhow. Oh, now she wants her field fertilised. What? We'll do that for 48 grand. Thank you, Zoe. You've obviously got the money. Right, see, we can fix that up. Check the video. Oh, I need to check that out, FSG. I'm looking forward to you doing that. Let's try and dump that out. Guys, fertilizer. I've been looking forward to seeing this relight. I've seen the images you've shared of it. Looks awesome. What's it like on what's it like with performance? Alright, now we do got fertilizer here, let's dump. Let's got it in. Okay, we'll keep the saddle tanks full because they're impossible to pull up. close enough. What do you reckon? 34% going to be enough? So, what does that little calculator say? Field, where's Zoe's field? Number 10. Liquid fertilizer, 8,000 litres. Now, go see how far we get with this. We will go and see. Zoe's again. Left and left. Oops. You know what? I haven't not scrolled in chat. Oh, completely lost. There we go. I've seen a few people with reshade, using reshade emoji, sharing screenshots and things like that. No performance drop as it replaces the base game cube maps and XML, so won't get processed like reshade does. I've gone updated in No Man tomorrow. Ooh, okay, cool. Do we need to upload something, do we? Right, Zoe, let's get in here and get your build done. Looks like you got someone else in to take care of your work. New version of the map. Ah, cool. Do I need to upload it? Or do you need to upload it? Probably won't be able to, will you? Have I given you the login for that? I can do it today anyhow. Anything else you want added to while I'm at it? Just an install node. What ESEP does without it is amazing. He does awesome, hey. He basically just it's his composition, and then he's got these amazing sky photos that he uses. That's pretty much all. He puts a lot on Oxygen David's Facebook page. I don't know if anyone's noticed. No, I've not trusted. I trust anyone who will leave their pipe out for me. I trust. I think we will, TQ. I think we will. We've talked about that. I think it'd be a good idea to make it available. I don't think there's any mods in there that we can't share or anything like that. So I think we might bundle it all up and let whoever would like to carry on playing it. Or anyone who'd like to go in and fix it, go in and fix it. He's basically the mayor of Calmsden. I'm the sheriff around these parts. Probably could have just gone straight through these, couldn't I? Sprayed through. And actually with the probably with the technology it would have turned on and off, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll do that. Do we set up on the long edge? Where is the long field? Up on the road. Maybe we'll do that. Back up to the road and walk along the long edge. The Earl of the Cotswolds. That sounds very posh, right? Yeah, look. That'll turn off. Let's do that. Let's not make more work for ourselves. We do have a couple of trees down. Over here. We're going to do it along this long edge. Against the road. Perfect. Was our field? Go dope. Let's go. Can't that spray go any faster? Are you gonna express the virtues of the Patriot and how fast it can spray it, Mark. Oh, crikey. Okay. Wow. Zoe's crops are hungry. Where are we going to get from? Ladies and gentlemen, close your eye, please. I don't actually have very big capacity, is it? Only 5,500 litres. What we've done's amazing. Just thought it might could be one that someone could go on and be like, well, I bought Argsy in FSG's farm and continue growing. Yeah, well, we've thought about that. Yep. Yeah, no, I think we were generally pretty happy with that idea. Could be cool. Crash. Grandfather Margaret Lucan. Quite possibly. We'll make some more financial adjustments to offset that. We're making 46 grand off this contract. I'm sure we can do that. Actually, you know what I should do? Have we got? I'll do something different when we run out next time. I'll do something different. Got enough time. Not short on time today. I'm going to try the sprayer support trailer with the. I wonder if we can fill up out of the tank for that. See if that'll work. Hey, Anzac, how are you? Welcome, mate. Hope all is well up in the mighty Waikato. You are okay. Okay's good. It's okay good. I hope okay's good. I probably could have adjusted the application rate because I've got it set on auto. Imagine if I turned it off auto, we might have used a little bit less. Look, let's see. Deactivate. Change application rate. Not lowering it. Okay. Can't change it. I wonder if auto is better then. Don't know. Can't change anything by the scenes. We'll see how we go. But we're going to get the truck a little bit later. We'll get the sprayer trailer. See if we can fill it up out of that. Tez is playing one. He said Camille mapping set up and he bought and continued. It's a Canadian map. Can't think of the name of it is that oh goodness, I can't think of the name of it now either. Shelbrook? Shelbrook? That's it. It's gonna bug you all day. You could have just gone and looked at Farmer Tez's channel, found it. I don't know what you mean. Word for the wise, don't turn GPS on when you're going really fast. Doesn't like it. Think to have gifted you the sub, Anzac. That would have been Pozox on Wednesday night. Was being very generous. Like Wednesday, oh, could have been last week actually. We've had a lot of gifted subs actually lately, and gifted memberships. Very cool. Very generous members of the community. Would have after the stream, but I'd sit here the whole time like, what's the name? So potato harvest next week. Potatoes, that's going to be interesting to see how that all goes. I'm actually interested now too. I might almost tempted to put Maize Plus in just so I can use the bunker to store potatoes. That's pretty cool. Store and cover potatoes now, I see. Get a little bit of a buffering there. Not too bad though. Dropped less than 1% of frames. Anytime I do that, I'm happy. Busy morning and you're back. Oh, welcome back. It's keeping you busy this morning. There's a little bit of fog around our place. Ooh. A little bit of fog around our place this morning. That's area. You didn't screw up the roster or something for the new New York flights or anything, did you? Gosh, I can't get on to this. Where is it? Not that far off. I love the way that turns on. Get the spray running across the width of the boom. Pretty cool. I seem disappointed. I'm back. Not at all, mate. Not at all. I must admit, it's sometimes a bit hard at 20 past 8 to keep the energy high the whole time. A bit more coffee. Sorting out the flights for the next 3 months. I'm happy to crew one of them if you like, if you're looking for an extra flight attendant or something. Perhaps someone needs a personal assistant to carry their baggage or something. More than happy to offer my assistance there. Scott, you got to get ready a little early and feed the dog. See you soon. Yes, mate, we will see you soon. You just watched the second or third episode this morning. Hey, it's the Stigmanator. How are you, Nick? How are you? Good to have you, mate. Keeping well, I hope. Need to go watch that video you did with the others. Tactical Farmer and 4B. And catch up on that. Still sick? Oh, sorry to hear that, mate. Something that won't go away. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Mark sentiments. Hope you do get better soon. I love watching that sprayer as you go or something like that. How it turns on and off and follows the contour of the waterway or whatever it is you're driving across. Pretty cool. That one did not go as planned in that video. How sick I am. Been in for over a week now. Not fun. Especially what are you? You're just heading into autumn. Get sick at the start of winter, do you? Harder to get rid of. Well, I hope Zoe's happy with her spraying job, fertilising job. She's a lot less picky. I was half expecting her to turn around and say, oh no, I actually wanted liquid I wanted slurry or something like that applied to keep the organics going. No, happy with some good old chemical fertiliser. How much more have we got to? 81% complete. We might actually, or we might go close to doing it without having to refill actually. Now looking at that. Hey Jonathan, how are you? Nice to see you, welcome along. Take me up on that help when I come over to the East Coast states and renovate a basement. I can do the design. I don't know how practical I would be doing anything else. What? A straight line. Just don't tell her. I won't. Well, she doesn't know, won't hurt her. Probably too busy selling me lemonade. Very... There we go. The worst other than articulated tractors, like a 9RX or something, that's almost the worst I've seen. Something trying to line up on on GPS. Really struggled. %. Just need to be a bit more delicate on the feet. Looks like something is behaving, not going to say what though. Not Jackson. Haha. That's been pretty good today, Nick. It's been pretty good. A couple little just blips, but nothing too severe. Are we going to get contract complete first, or are we going to run out of fertilizer first? Are we going to run out of fertilizer first? No. Right. How much more have we got to go? Can't see it that way, I've got to go this way. Oh, I can't see it that way either. 1.5 passes. Oh well. We've got time, let's go and grab the truck. Oh, contract's finished. I'm just driving off. Okay. Oh, well, there you go, Zoe. If you're happy, I'm happy. I'm even happier because we ran out of liquid fertilizer at just the right time. You've got enough in to bring the PC in, not myself. I'm putting content out eventually. It'll all be done and my PC will be down there anyway. All the noise during the day. That's my plan. I've got a shit. I need to go and do that too. Alright. Let's just have a quick look. What's 5,000? What do we put in? We put in 5,000 litres of... 5,000 litres of that, so it's what, 6? Yes. We did it earlier with the herbicide. Let's go... Take 10 grand out. Take 10 grand off that, and while we're driving along here, let's go in and complete that contract. Thank you very much, Zoe. Pleasure doing business with you. Says finished, so it's finished. I agree. No, it's finished. Finished. What delight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I don't have too much more to do. I'll tell you what, we'll give a few bits of kit some clean off. I'm going to return that while I remember to. Return all this equipment. Actually, what we could do... Actually, we'll give some things a little bit of a clean off, because there's a bit of dirty gear around. And then I might just spend a little bit of time, because we're going to be harvesting potatoes next time. I think that's a given. I'm going to be at that point. In our work flow. Well, we might go and sort out our harvesters for that. Figure out what we're going to do. I think we need to... We're going to lease them. We're going to lease a couple of potato harvesters. Just need to figure out whether we're going to lease 2 or 3. And then we have to lease some other equipment, some trailers, some trucks. So we'll see. Right now it's a storage shed for all the stuff that needs to be arranged when the walls are up. Sounds a little bit like mine. Mine becomes a storage shed that becomes a mess because I just throw stuff into it. What I need to do is spend some time and actually try and get it nice and clean. Right, so this one I can't back into here. We need to use the international, so we'll drop that off there. Take these over and put them in the shed. And we'll have a look at what we're going to do for our other bits and pieces. Here out of the way for now. A little yard tractor out, a little workhorse. At least someone cleans their equipment. They've actually been a bit slack lately with that, Nick, to be fair. How do you know when you've backed in far enough? You bang into the wall. I mean, look at this little... This girl doesn't deserve to be sitting here with dirt on her roof. Isn't that white? It needs to be nice and white. Or cream. I shared a news story about a Massey Ferguson tractor show that was on here in New Zealand yesterday. Had over 100 tractors, ranging from old to very new. Quite cool seeing some of it. Been nice to go on and seen in person, actually. FSG's been... He's been better. I don't know if good's the right word, Mark. Been better. Improved. Still room for more. I do like those 86 series internationals, Nick. This one looks pretty clean. Weird liquid fertilizer in this one. Haven't used anything else in this shed. Might as well just put this one that way. Lock the door. Matter. Tractor looks pretty clean. Must have given this one a wash last time, I think. After we finished... What were we doing last time? Potato plant. Speedrunner. He just parked just harvested there for you to clean off. Yeah, to be fair, I was cleaning mine, so I'll let that one slide. Talk about a tough school report. Tough, there's always room for improvement. That's all. Anyone to think that perfect. I mean, if they're wallless, does that make them a room? Like, what makes a room? Still washes more than you do. Yeah, that looks pretty. That looks much better. Quite close. Z N O. Goodness no. Yeah, Z didn't work. I tried that. Don't know. It'll be something. Don't know if there's a view download or new download. These are the Legacy eggs. Ah no, this is Trailer Park Farms sheep. Legacy eggs is the workshop over there. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if I've had a keybind issue again. I know I had one. Alright, that can just go there. Alright, there we go. Look at that. Nice clean track. Oh, they look happy. Cool. Right. So let's just have a quick little think before we wrap things up. Think about what we can do for potato harvesters. And other bits of kit. So what I'm thinking, and I know if Mark's still here, I love what you've done, Mark. Don't get me wrong. Oh. I want to try and do it with base game-ish stuff. Who did this modded? I'm trying to remember what this is base game. The 6 miles per hour. Doesn't say how wide this one is. I think they're the same width, aren't they? Three meters, 6 miles. Not sure. Hey, Cranky. How you doing? You made it to an Argsy stream. Awesome. Nice to have you here. For it to be considered a room, it has to have a closet in it. Is that the definition of room? Don't know what makes a room a room. It could be the door. Well, if we go off price, I am leasing these, so price is still a consideration. What are these? This takes 22.5 cube. That's more, isn't it? That's only 9.5 cubes, isn't it? So if this one takes more, then we might go that way. Standard GPS. No, because we're going to run them on courseplay. I hope. That's the plan. Going to run them on courseplay. Base game is more wider or more capacity? Yours is 5.4. I know yours is 5.4, Mark. I was really hoping that the Sputnik pack was going to be released. If we lease, how much are they? 30 grand each. At least 3 of those. What do we reckon? Let's go for that. I'm gonna lease 3 of these. We need to add another one, and we do, but that's fine. If we've got 3 of those, we then need to have 3 of those. Only beads. That's only beads. And there's any other stud ones. What are potato ones? Sugar beet cutter pack. Do I save? No. Not bad at all to lease, is it? No, except, you know, I've now made the stupid thing of leasing it before I need it, and it's going to, not going to be able to use it for a while. But pay a daily fee for it, that's alright. So these are our trailers, for our auger wagons. So, actually that's interesting. I'm just looking at that. That's low on this side. But these both unload on the other side. So are they not designed to unload on the move? That could be interesting. That could be interesting. Let's try it though. This was the plan, so we'll go with this. Almost looks backwards to me. Alright. Those 6.5. What's a day will rank? 500. Alright, so there's that done. Now, I really wanted to get... How do I download it? Yeah, well, that's the one I wanted. Live bottom trailer. Does it take potatoes? It does. Have another... Oh, right, that's our trailer. Live bottom trailer. Back. Utah. Stay with white. And then we're going to lease one of these. What's the capacity of it? 50,000. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Then I need one more truck, don't I? Because I've got the one. That's fine. We'll get another one. Good. Daycare one though. Gone the wrong way. Okay. Main color. Frame color. Frame. Black chrome. Black chrome framed. Perfect. Do we need anything else on that? I don't think so. Don't need to get too carried away for a leased truck. Grab that one too. What do you reckon? Hopefully that is going to be a good setup for us. In fact, let's go back and grab the other. Oh, we're going to have to bring all our tractors down and everything for this. I'm stuck. Let's see if we can get this to work or not. Crash. So I was going to try and work it to drive these. Let's go and go to We're off. Perfect. Trying to drive him back blind. Never a good idea. Great job, go to same spot. Hello, I did see Yos in here. How are you, mate? Welcome, welcome. Hope you are having a nice weekend. We just now we've done some spraying. We've got all that done. We are now trying to get all our kit sorted out for next time. Great job. Boom. Keep going. Now we need the truck. We do have the tipper, so that's our backup truck if we run out. Right. Our truck park. The end. Nope. It's somewhere with a trailer on it. There it is. Alright, we'll just drop this. Just sit in here. That should be out of the way of anything. We'll head down here. Actually, it's not too far to come up here to the potato field from the shop anyhow, is it? Perfect. Beat everything else down here. We have. The next time we will be sorting out some auto drive courses and everything to get everything hopefully all set up and running on its own. Then I can just chat. I mean, I don't expect it to be like that at all. I expect there to be all sorts of issues, but I work a block by an object. That's right. How's he overtaken the Challenger? Interesting. These are going to be quite difficult trailers to navigate around this area, but that's fine. We'll see how it goes. You doing well, Yos? Hope you are, mate. Oh, we'll go to plan. Just like always, Cranky. Just like always. Oh no, we should be okay for the base. These trucks are going to run a course which goes around here. They need to drive through here to unload. They need to run back out here. Oh yeah, tons of room. Then I just have to decide whether I go back that way to get to the field, or in fact, it might be better to go like this. Take them through here. And around here, and then we can use some space in here to unload. Hopefully there's enough. And that is going to be our plan. But for now, we can park these up and under here. Alright, where are our track? I know I'm feeding cabbing. Ah! Decided he needed fuel. Some weird reason. What a bizarre place to go. The other ones have just about made it. I think that's probably where I told them to go. Or maybe they've got caught out on the bridge. No, got stuck on the bridge. Oh, I didn't. I thought I returned everything before with the sprayer. It's not. Gosh, your weekend got started by getting hit by a car while cycling. Just some scratches and bruises, will be fine in no time. Oh. Still, mate, that does not sound like much fun. So here, you're okay though. This is things I would have done. I would have done this all off stream before the next one, so good to get it sorted out now. Just hoping, and I am going to have to test that those augers, the unload belts for the potatoes will get in over top of this trailer. My only worry. You can go and sit around the back. Yes, buds look good though. Potatoes do look good. Do I need, is a good question, do I need a topper? Am I going to have to top these before these, I have to check with these planters, are these harvesters? Mark's going to pop up, don't need to do it with mine. Hope the car was wrecked. Land Rover driver. Range Rover driver. Hey, Bearded Gamer, how are you, mate? Sorry I missed you popping in there. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you. Didn't happen at high speed. I've only had one crash with a car, and that's because it stopped in front of me and I didn't stop in time. Nothing serious. Nothing damaged. Oh, the augers on the, yeah, the augers on the harvesters should have quite adjustment. It's just whether we can, whether courseplay will make those adjustments properly. That's all I'm wondering at the moment. Breeded. Oh, goodness. Things are going pretty good for you, awesome, mate. Good to hear. Good to hear. Oh, crash. Crash number whatever for today. Don't have a crash counter, so I can't tell you. So, my plan of attack. Try and take some headlands off each end. Then run a land mode. Now the thing with these is the augers are on the opposite side to the... So that's actually a good question. It's something I'm going to have to check. Can I run an anti-clockwise land mode? Or is that a waste of time? Am I actually going to get caught out? Because courseplay is designed for an auger on the left, isn't it? Do you know at this rate, it sounds like I'm going to be using Mark's harvester. All these things that are coming into mind that I'm going to have issues with. The height over the edge of this trailer, the land mode with courseplay. I'm going to have to find out though, can you run a clockwise, anti-clockwise land mode? You didn't write breaded, or there was... Oh, you did, it was Nick. Bread. Funny. Yes, you are allowed typos. I've had some zingers too, don't you worry. Here's that crew. Sorted. Now, get the other truck back. Just looking at those harvesters, they're pretty big beasts, so I reckon we'll be okay. Height-wise. But true, you don't understand land mode, so I'm glad to see this. We won't see it today, we're just getting set up for next stream. Next week, you have to tune in next week to see how it all works, but I'm happy to talk it through and explain it to you at some stage. Lands is beautiful. What do I say? 84% of people have found love with you. Oh, congratulations. That's just an amazing result. You should be proud of yourself. Thank you, Mark, for dealing with our friends. That's some impressive stats though. 84% of anything's good. All right. So let's go and have a look. Hope I get out of here. I'm so popular. It is a good statistic though. Lands is beautiful unless your name is the farm sim guy. Does that bug you as well, Ed? That is a strong word, as is hate, MRG. They were ones we should use with care and caution, and only for those closest and dearest to us who we truly love. And on that note, I love having you guys all here. Awesome. And I'd love it if you would drop a like. We start calling it the love button. Oh, that's so wrong. Sorry, just forget that. It's still the like button. Leave a like, put the thumbs up. I'm gonna finish streaming soon. This said Argsy is when he walks into a field of sheep. I found love with 84%. The other 16's lust. This is the beginning of a bad joke, isn't it? Argsy walked into a field of sheep. Right, this is the expensive kit, so we'll put this neatly into the big shed here. Perfect shed for storing these. Hey, Bearded Gamer, thank you so very, very much for that super chat. You're a legend. Appreciate you, mate. #1 fan. Dancing Peer. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Nice to have you here. Tuning in. If you guys don't know, Bearded has a he has a Twitch channel. He streams on Twitch. Got back into it a bit more recently, which is nice to see. Good to see him back at it. So make sure you go and check him out. There we go. There is the cow. And of course, straight after I'm finishing, and in fact he might have started already, Mr. Scott Freeforall is going live as well. So once we get these harvesters back down to the shed, we'll wrap things up, and you can all pop over and catch up with what he's up to. What is he doing? It's worth it, Mark, but yeah, I know. I know. Hopefully less than what I'm going to make off them. Scott is going live on Greystone Farms. So, there you go. And go along and catch him up. Catch up with what he's up to on there. It's the life of a farmer, Mark. Sometimes you have to strike while the iron's hot, and it might cost you to have something for a little bit longer, but for all I know, these may have been the only 3 potato harvesters available in Illinois when I needed them, and if I didn't pay for them to sit in the shed, someone else might have sucked them up, and then I wouldn't have had a chance to harvest it all. We really would have been in the stick. Certainly will see us over there soon, Cranky. Back down to the down. Scott's live now. Alright, get this one down to the farm and we'll call it quits. I need to go have some breakfast before we take the boys to swimming lessons anyhow. Right, another coffee, piece of toast, and Scott free for live. Sounds good. What are we going to go and say when we? What's our message to Scott today? Thank you very much for that subscription. Appreciate that. Nice to hear a sheep in stream. How do I join? I'm down for that. Is this map on console? Be a good one actually, because it's not. I'll get one of your harvesters with a triple header in capacity. I might have one sitting in the background, Mark, because I don't want to spend 2 or 3 streams harvesting potatoes. See how far we get through them on this. It's going to be interesting. You won't want to miss it. There could be success, there could be failure, there could be all sorts. Chinook, please don't. Thanks, buddy. I feel like I need to be Bruce Willis on Friends right now. So, if these are going the same way, right, let's just unfold this. I can open the auger. It's a pretty cool bit of kit. Oh no, we're fine. Easy. Easy money. Look at that. No issues whatsoever. Easy peasy. Even at as high as... Oh, yeah. Look at that. The spuds will go flying. So my only other question then, let's just have a quick look. I just create it instead of like field work, field look out here. Field workforce generator, working with 3 tools, number of humans. Arbitrary, but we'll go around 3 times. I work on headlands. Field center lands. See, I can't change the land. I reckon that could be my problem. And if we go counterclockwise, if it'll do counterclockwise land. Generate that field force now. So now I do this. It's going that way. I'll have to have a bit of a play. I wonder if I can get it to work. I don't think it has it? One's going. Oh, it might have actually. Looking at where those arrows are going. I'll have to figure it out. See if that'll do it or not. I reckon it has. I'm just going to turn crop destruction off because I don't want to drive out there and wreck everything. Might have it turned off anyhow. No, we didn't. If this goes that way down, then I'm happy. Yeah, look, it's going that way. I think we're fine because that block there, and it's going to be on the right. So we just have to do it clockwise. Awesome. Happy days. Happy days, team. I think we're sorted. I think we are sorted. So, tune in next week for Argsy harvesting potatoes with 3 harvesters, 3 trailers, 2 trucks, and a whole lot of swearing on courseplay. Could be interesting. Anyhow, on that note, I'm going to park this in the shed. We will catch you all over on Scott's stream. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Thanks Tanner who joined and became a member, channel member. Thank you Chinook for the super chat. Thank you Bearded Gamer for the super chat as well. You guys are all legends. Thank you everyone else for hanging out with me today. It's been a blast. As always, at least I got up for it. I always do enjoy our time together and having a bit of a stream. So thank you all very much. Nice to see you. And we'll catch you over in Scott's stream in just a minute. But take care, have a good rest of your weekend. We'll catch you again soon. Bye. If I can press the right button. See ya.